Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the show that followed the show that happened last time. The same show. Nick and Knarf. We're here to share some wonderful stuff. This here be my brother Nick. I be his brother Knarf, and we be brothers. That's right. How it works. Anyhow, today we got some wonderful stuff for you. A great album from the 70s by a band that never got really big, but they've been remembered for this album forever and always. The band is Headeast. I first heard this album when I was in grad school at the University of Iowa. I'd never heard of Headeast, didn't know who the hell they were. But I had my roommates had this album, and I fell in love with it after I heard it. The band actually formed in 1969 in Illinois. And they were originally called, dig this name, the TimeAtions. The TimeAtions. That's a great one, huh?
Dumb name.
TimeAtions. TimeAtions. They formed in 69, and in 69 they decided, I don't think TimeAtions is working for us. We're going to change our name to Headeast.
They were, speaking of college, they were all in college together at the University of Illinois. So they, I guess, maybe met there, or that's where they got serious about their music. But the point is, in 69 they met, but they didn't produce this album until 75.
1975. It took them 6 years to finally get an album.
But in the next 6 years, they did 6 albums.
6 albums that charted. So they really struck a chord right after this initial album. And I read that this initial album was really produced on an independent label. And then when the song Never Had Any Reason came out, A&M Records decided to sign them. And they managed to get a regular record recording with a different label. So that's what really started their career off. But this album, really, from top to bottom, is really an outstanding rock album, especially for a debut album. It's really good. And the song everybody knows has Never Been Any Reason. But there's another song on here that was actually a higher charting hit than Never Been Any Reason. Never Been Any Reason, I think, charted at 68. And this next song, Lovemetonight, charted at like 54. Both outstanding songs, and this album is really tasty, and we know you're going to love it if you haven't heard Headeast. But before we start, we'd like to invite you to subscribe, like, and share. Hit that like icon for us if you do like it. If you have subscribed, you know we love you, and we appreciate your support because we care for your ears. But we are going to kick it off. Nick isn't too familiar with this band, but he's heard, I know he's heard the first song, which is probably the most famous song.
I think I've heard this entire album, but it's been years since I've listened.
But they're two outstanding songs, and what really sets them apart is they use the synthesizer in the song really tastefully. But it's a great song. The first of the two from this fantastic album, Flat as a Pancake from 1975. Here it is, Headeast with Never Been Any Reason. The drummer for this band. A little Bachman Turner overdrive, maybe?
Different singers?
Yeah, there are two. Love that part.
Bring a good feeling, ain't had in such a long time. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time. Have you ever been lonely? Do you have any fun? Do you ever think of me? I'm just another one, yeah. You never give me no answer. You never tell me the truth. There's never been any reason for me to think about you. There's never been any reason. There's never been any reason. There's never been any reason. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time.
Nice.
Woman with the sweet loving better than a white line. Don't you know she could bring a good feeling, ain't had in such a long time. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time. Save my life, I'm going down for the last time.
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember this song well. I know they remind me of Grand Funk Railroad.
Yeah, sounds like Grand Funk too.
Times
Yes.
they sound like Grand Funk. I love their vocals. Their vocals are phenomenal.
I like the back and forth between the two vocals. Isn't that nice?
Really, really, really good. What else did I want to say? Oh, they unleashed the bass a little bit at the end. I sure would have liked that bass to be a little bit stronger during the melody because it was really nice. It was a nice riff. Really great song.
There's a lot of nice layers in that song. You hear the synthesizer, a little bit of the organ that comes in at the beginning, right after the synthesizer, and then the nice, simple guitar work, and then the leads. The layering is so nice. Those nice little stops, shifts. It's just an iconic rock song that just really has set its own standard, its own identity. That's why it's so admired and so loved by a lot of rockers, even though this band never really made huge hits. This one and the other song we're going to play are probably the two most memorable and really outstanding songs. I don't want to besmirch the rest of their albums because I'm not as familiar with them, but this for sure is a great song from the 70s, don't you think?
Yeah, let's listen to the next one.
Okay, so what did you guys think? Leave us your comments on that on Never Been Any Reason. Anyway, this one is the other hit that actually hit higher than this song. And I love this song too. It's a great rock and love song with a lot of acoustic and electric to work together. This is called Love Me Tonight. Here we go.
Good.
One more ball back to the car, and I'm gone before I even know where I've been. Yeah. Now I don't know where you come from. I'll probably never see your face again. It really don't matter what your name is, but it's so nice to make another
shift right here.
I do too. I remember it.
Love me tonight. Don't talk about tomorrow. Love me tonight. Don't give me any sorrow. One night's all we got, and then I'm gone, yeah. Love me tonight. Don't ever try to stop
Yeah,
it.
it's all good.
Love me tonight. I'll be gone before you know it. Maybe I'll be back before too long. Love me tonight. Don't talk about tomorrow. Love me tonight. Don't feed me any sorrow. One night's all we got, and then I'm gone, yeah. Love me tonight. Don't ever try to stop it. Love me tonight. I'll be gone before you know it. Maybe I'll be back before too long. But I don't know where you've been, and I don't know who you've had in. But I know you got exactly what I need. It don't mean too much to me what you do or who you see. But I'll be leaving here at 3, so love me tonight. Well, I'll be leaving you and me, so love me
I like the ending.
tonight.
Okay, so I got a lot to say
Nice.
about this one. First of all, I thought that was a chick singing. Frank, I turned to Frank and I said, "Is that a guy?"
That's a guy.
I like his voice. Sheryl Crow probably listened to these guys. Number one, I think they sound also like Fleetwood Mac a little bit.
There was, you know what I saw? A little bit of Pure Prairie League in
Pure
there.
Prairie League's another one, but
little
I was
bit of Pure
thinking, Sheryl Crow, dun, 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 the beginning. Sheryl Crow does that kind of stuff where she throws in a really neat note at the beginning of a line.
I
and then
love
drops
the
down.
acoustic and this that
That
really
was
is
a
the
nice
foundational
song.
guitar to the song. It keeps it, and it's got those off chords, I don't know if they're eighths or something like that. As you go up the bar, it really sounds so nice. And then the shifts, and it's just so catchy.
And I know this is going to sound stupid, but I could hear almost a Motown sound to that song. I don't know why. In the way,
Really?
if you listen to this song and the way he's singing it, you could think that this guy could have been a Motown singer.
Well, maybe vocally, you might catch
vocally.
it.
I don't mean
Yeah, the
music.
song itself.
No,
I mean, it has a more.
listen to the tone of his voice, and you're going, I swear that could be a Motown singer.
This album is really pretty tasty from top to bottom, and these two songs are as good as any two songs on any album of the 70s almost. I mean, they are really nicely done, and they really stand out. They're catchy, they're rich, they have beautiful harmony work, they got great musicianship. I mean, it's surprising these guys didn't have bigger songs, but these two have always struck me. Every time I hear this album, I
remembering
love
this album right now, listening to these two songs, it makes me think I really did enjoy this when you brought it back, and I think you
because that's
turned me
why
on to it.
I'd never heard of them. I mean, but of course, I was in Iowa in 1976 to 78. So this album was out for about a year, and I'd never heard of it before that. But when I was there and I saw it in my roommate's record stack, and I pulled it out, I said, wow, where have these guys been? I love this album. It's just fantastic. But what did you guys think
What do
of
you guys
Head
think?
East, of Flat as a Pancake, the album, and the two songs, Never Been Any Reason and Love Me Tonight? Let us know. Leave us comments.
Andy, you're from Ohio, so you probably knew these guys. So I'd like to hear what you have to say
Well, I
about
bet you
it.
knew them back then, Andy. Obviously, these guys are big in the Midwest to this day.
Yeah.
They've kind of lost a lot of national interest on the coasts and everything. But I hear that they're, from what I read on Wikipedia, They're still, I mean, they were very strong in the Midwest always because they are from the heartland.
I love that part.
Loved it a lot. Anyway, if you enjoyed what you heard, please subscribe, like, and share if you haven't. Hit that like button for us if you can. And then all you subscribers out there, thanks so much for being with us. Week in, week out, video in, video out. We love you. We appreciate it. We care for your ears.
Hope you liked Head East, and we're heading out. So
we're
you
heading
guys
east. Where are you
care.
going? You're going to head south, I think, from here.
I am
right?
heading south.
I'm heading south. I'm heading to the bathroom, which is north. But anyway, glad you joined us today for another episode of Nick Knarf. See you next time.
All right. Welcome
Ciao.
September. Take care.
That's right. Ciao, babies.